Nope, girl, I don't want to get out of bed.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm doing a tutorial for you guys on how to do winged eyeliner. I did my makeup one day. It was actually after the Fenty video that I filmed, and I really liked my makeup, so posted a picture on my regular Instagram and my regular Facebook. And a lot of people loved the look, and a lot of people actually requested me to do a tutorial on winged eyeliner. And I get why, because winged eyeliner is one of the hardest things to master in makeup. Trust me, I know the struggle. I've been doing it for 4 years and I still struggle with it sometimes. I know the struggle. It definitely was a struggle when I first started, but after practicing it for a little bit, I got the hang of it. Number one tip to mastering winged eyeliner is you have to practice. You are not going to get how to do winged eyeliner, and you're not going to get a perfect wing most likely on your first try. If you do,
tell me your secret.
All makeup, you need to practice what your weaknesses are. If you're bad at cream contour, practice cream contour. If you're bad at winged eyeliner, practice winged eyeliner. You are never going to get better at makeup if you always do the same look over and over. The only way you're going to do good is if you don't settle for what you've mastered and keep trying to master what you're bad at. Don't get discouraged. You will get the hang of it eventually. It just will take a good bit of practice. I know I did winged liner every day when I first started.
Honey, I did not look the best.
But in probably a couple months time, say about a month and a half time, I got it down. I hope you enjoy it. I hope this is helpful. Please give this a like and subscribe, and let's get on to it. Bachelor, letting the water fall. The Bachelor, oh, seems so pretty for. So I've done my eyeshadow just cause, and the product I'm using for this tutorial is the Maybelline New York Eye Studio eyeliner gel in Blackest Black. I use a liquid liner, I use a gel eyeliner. Today I'm going to teach you how to do it with the gel liner because it's a little easier than liquid liner. So I thought, why not show you guys? And I actually prefer the gel eyeliner a lot better than a liquid. Just my personal taste. And I'm going to use the Sephora angled liner with the spoolie. Now I've already got product on here because I was about to start, but you want your angled liner brush completely clean up any product. If you have product gunked up on your brush, you're not going to get a smooth line. It's going to be really hard to control the product. So what we are doing here is we're going to load the brush with your eyeliner, and we're going to start from where our lower lash line ends. So mine is here. So see where that lower lash line is. And then, oh, it stops right here. So follow that, and you need to go up. And that is where you need to form your wing. So we're going to take it and we're going to line it up with our lower lash line. And we're going to just imagine that going up. You almost want to kind of imagine it like someone's taking your eye and going, whoosh. That's kind of how you want to think of it. We're going to just start going up. Now you can make this line as long, as little, as extreme as you like. I normally start out with this, and then if I feel like dragging it up, I'll feel like dragging it up. So once you've got that line, you're going to flip your brush. See how I had the point going down to help draw it up? Now in order to meet the point of the upper part of the line, so in order to meet the point here, we're going to flip the brush so that the point is going up. You're gonna take it from the end of that point and you're gonna drag it towards your lash line. And then you're gonna just start drawing that along your lash line. Now I start with halfway, and then as I fill in the liner, I'll extend it towards the beginning of my eye. That we have our base shape. You always want a base shape for the liner so you're not overwhelmed and you don't mess it up too much. So remember how I said we are going to end that at the middle of our eye first? Don't worry, when we start filling in and perfecting the eyeliner, we'll drag it more towards the inner corner. So now we are going to just fill it in. Now that we've got that filled in, we can now start to perfect the eyeliner and make it as long as we want and dramatic and how much you want it extended in the inner corner. Now, for my eye shape, you gotta keep your wing in mind of your eye shape and what you prefer. Now for me, I have pretty hooded eyelids, so my eyelids are pretty small, so it's really easy for eyeliner to take up my whole eyelid, if that makes sense. So I don't like to drag it in too much, and I don't like to thicken it too much. Just at the outer corner where that wing starts to go in, I thicken it. I keep it really close to my lash line, and I start to just go in and extend it how far in I want, and pretty much just perfect it. Now I said, as eyeliner has a tendency to take on my whole eyelid, and I like to keep it relatively thin, except the outer part of the wing I'll make thick. I'll pull it in, but when we start getting towards the inner part of our lash line, I mostly stamp it. And now it's time to perfect once we got that whole shape in now. So we're just gonna make it darker, and we're gonna make it as thick as we want. And also, to make your eyeliner longer, use that point downwards so that you get that sharp edge, so it can make your line longer. And you want to have the point facing down, not facing up, because when you have it facing down, you have that hard edge to make that straight line like that. If I were to go like this, it would widen the tail. I'll show you as an example. So here's when you go with the hard edge up. So see how you have a tendency to go thicker on the bottom and then slimmer on the top? That's why you want the hard edge facing upwards and the point going down. Now, if you were to do the point going up, see how it's much thicker? It's much harder to understand where to place your brush, and you wouldn't really have a slim edge like you like. Like a wing is, you're supposed to go thicker on the bottom and then slimmer towards the top. Now that we've got the wing as much as I would like on this eye, I'm going to now show you this eye, and I'm not really going to explain it to you, I'm just going to let you watch so you can understand what I mean. So point facing down, flat edge facing up. Point facing up, flat hard edge facing down. Not gonna lie, sometimes your eyeliner's not gonna be even. Your eye is not naturally symmetrical, so your wings are gonna sometimes be a little different. Try to get it as close as possible, but I notice after a while of perfecting, you kind of tend to mess up more. So, yeah. I'm going to take a look at my eyes. I'm going to say, okay, what do I need to fix? I need to fix my shape. Like I said, I'm not going to fix it too much, but I am going to fix it so it's a little bit more even. I realize after looking at it, so now that you've gone a little bit more perfected, you're going to take a look at it one more time. Kind of still not happy with it because I've noticed this wing is a little bit more thick than I wanted it. So let's say you're doing your eyeliner and you're like, crap, it went wrong. You're going to take a little bit of concealer or makeup remover on a Q-tip. Just using concealer because it's here. And you're going to kind of look at each eye, and I want to match it up with this a little bit more. So take that concealer and just start fixing it up. Another tip about eyeliner, you will always and sometimes have to work with it. Because sometimes eyeliner is great some days. I can do it in 3 seconds, and some days it takes 5 minutes because it doesn't want to participate. So take your beauty blender against that concealer and just try to blend it as much as possible. Now I'm going to go back with my black because I noticed the concealer went a little bit too up. Make the edge a little bit harder. Also, as one last step, because I have hooded eyes and it's a
biatch to deal with.
black eyeshadow, and set that black eyeliner. Tap it along that eyeliner. Now the reason why I do this is, one, it makes it longer lasting, and two, I have hooded eyes, like I said, so my eyes kind of tend to fold, and when I like open my eyes up like that, you see a solid black line in my crease, and it's not cute. The next step, of course, is to apply mascara. Talk to you about eyeliner is, like I said, work with your eye shape. My eyeliner and how I do it is not going to exactly be like your experience. I'm telling you the basis of how to do a wing, but it's different for people who have a bigger lid space than me, a different eye shape than me. You're gonna have to either thicken it, thin it out, make the wing shorter. You just have to work with your eye shape. Now, this is the basis of how you do it, so I did show you how, but sometimes how much I thickened it is not gonna be exactly like the way you thicken it. How much I brought it in. I can't bring it in that much because that really closes off my eyes, and it also takes up my lid space. It's weird. Just, this is how I do it for my eye shape. You may have to bring it in more. You may have to bring it down more. It's all a preference in what you want. But this is how you basically do it and how I make it work for me and how you can make it work for you. Like I said, this is a lot of practice. It's a lot of work. You have to work with it. It's going to take a few minutes when you first start, but eventually you'll get it down pretty pat.